Hello and welcome to Freeze Friday. So I'm going to try and do every Friday a little bit of an update as to where I am, what I'm doing, how the freeze is going, any thoughts I might have about it, anything that it made me discover or realize. So today I will just start off by quickly showing you, if you recall, on my last video, we went through some of my scraps. I found some lovely Bo Bunny weekend market, some very old papers from 2011, 2012, and I made myself a little kit. So I got this TN spread. This was one of my TN Tuesdays. And if you go into my TN Tuesday playlist, you will see this one that I got done with that lovely little kit. Then this, which is definitely one of my favorite layouts, I think, this year that I did. And if you recall, this photo actually sent me on the hunt for supplies that made up this kit. So I'm going to link this layout down below just in case you missed it, because I really do love it. And thank you all of those of you that have watched it, all the lovely comments I got. And you see, one of the things that the freeze is getting me to do is be a little bit more conscious of what I do have in my stash, getting some of the tools out, my stencils, my texture pastes. Some of these are drying up, so they need to get used. And I found I've been a lot better at doing that, and you'll see when I share the layouts I got done from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club party we had last weekend. You'll see that I've been using my mixed media stencils in particular a lot more. That makes me happy. And then what I've done is I sort of started with the scraps from these two layouts and bits that I had to sort of get the semblance of some tags ready, the beginnings of a couple of embellishment clusters. I've put some bits together. I have these. I've done a little bit of punching, used my border strip. Here's another one that I've started to get a few little embellishments, handmade embellishments done. And then I have started, as you know, I love giving little gifts when I send out my Christmas cards or just when I send out a hello card. I also love to make some Christmas gifts for the young team at work. So I used the 6x6 paper pad and some of the scraps from the layouts, and I got the basis of some bookmarks. So these are very simple, just used a border punch, a scallop circle punch. These are basically 2x5, so that I could use the 1-inch strip down at the bottom, tuck in the little border strip, do a half circle here. I will punch, put some twine or ribbon, and here I will probably just do like a little I love reading stamp on perhaps a cardstock that will match this, and there you have it, some bookmarks. So I'm going to keep going on this. I still have a bit left. I'm not going to call this one done. As you know, I've got my giveaway envelope ready, and at the end of November, anything that hasn't been used will be put in there. So I've used quite a bit of this. I still have quite a bit left, so we'll see what we can come up with. I do have not a lot of the paper, though. I didn't really have a lot of paper. These are all scraps, and I think I can probably make just a fun little page kit with this, and maybe also get just a solid craft cardstock out of that. I used most of this sticker sheet. I'm quite happy with it. This, I think, is pretty much done. They're stuck, can't be done. So I maybe have these two stickers. If not, these are going to get into the giveaway folder. I will try and use these flat alphas because I really have not done much with this at all. I don't even know. Down, I guess, is maybe, I don't know what I use this for. Anyway, so just have quite a bit of that left. Have not used much of this. Need to get on with that. I did use all of this border strip, a little bit here, and a little bit of the chipboard, but I still have some of that left. So we'll keep going on this. I think I can get another layout or so done, and definitely a few more fun little items with that. So then I was watching Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, one of her videos called Dirty Little Secret, and she was talking about stuff that she had not done or hadn't looked at in forever, some boxes of paper and stuff like that. And then we are both taking the upcoming Palooza 3, and then she talked about not having done pretty much anything in the last Palooza, and that made me say, okay, mea culpa, I need to join Christy on that Dirty Little Secret, because I did hardly anything in Palooza 2. So I follow along the entire day. I love it. I start off well. As the day goes on, it gets a little fast-paced for me. I get a little tired, and then I sort of just sit back and enjoy watching. Because if you don't know what Palooza is, it's a class, yes, because Christina goes through about 12 or even more layouts, cards, and projects using the scraps from the layouts. But it is also a full kit that we receive prior to the Palooza day. It's an event. We have some games and prizes. It's an online scrap party, an online crop. So basically it's all of those rolled into one, and it's just awesome. And the kit comes, I mean, really, she does so much work, because it comes all in little kits for each of the projects. All the papers are like pre-cut. So I start off in the morning well, finish off not so well. So you can see this is the end of the day. So I just have this kit here organized, and I've not done anything. We even get dimensional foam. We get some little mixed media, all sorts of stuff. But then here's an example of the bingo we get to play as the day goes on, and we do this at least 2 or 3 or 4 times throughout the day. Then you see there are even some of the kits that were a little bit later in the day that I have not even really looked at. Now, in addition to this, we have another sort of 12 by 12 page protector that has cardstock in it. And Christina will also say, okay, with this kit, go get this cardstock, that cardstock. There's a stamp set. Where did I put that? There's a lovely stamp set that came with the last one. I don't know. I think this one even has, I think this one has 2 stamp sets, she said, that was coming up on October 5th. So as you can see here, I really, there you go, Christy. You see, you're not alone. I've not done anything with these 4 projects. But then, you know, earlier in the day, I was keeping up a little bit in that I was at least choosing pictures or giving myself some choices of pictures. What's in here now? Oh, see? All sorts of even little die cuts that she sent pre-cut to us. So I've at least chosen some pictures or a choice. So here, this would have been, I will either do this photo or that photo. So I did get some photos chosen. This one, see, I got a lot. This was later in the day. This was almost the last layout, I think, in the day, or second to last layout. I cut my branding strip, probably, and you see here, I did a little bit of cutting. So I did do a few of the simple things. as a layout. And then I have chosen my photos. I don't remember if this is a multi-photo layout or if there are choices. I have a feeling it's both. It's a multi-photo, but I may have too many photos chosen. There you go. Then this one, you see I did cut up some of the pieces and did some curling, so I got some of this done. And you see here, I even did a little bit of the background, so I did some of the easier things as it goes on, because I really want to be able to also during these days interact. My friend Anne-Marie often comes. She came for both Palooza #1 and Palooza #2. So we chit-chat and get maybe a little sidetracked as the day goes on as well. I like to interact with Christina and all of my friends that are taking Palooza. So I don't stress too much. I just have fun. But by the same token, the idea is to go back afterwards and get it done before the next Palooza, which I was pretty successful between 1 and 2. I got, I think, about 85%. I think from Palooza #1, I might still have one layout left to do. Don't know why. Then you see here is another one of the kits where I did. So here you see I've done some cutting and inking and that kind of thing. I've done a little bit here as well. Now, I can't remember whether, see in here, see everything, these are straw. I haven't used any of this, but now you see here I have done part of this layout, cut up this that I needed to use. Here is a little sketch that we were doing, and this I actually did quite a bit. Look at this one, you see? Here's a little stencil that we got in the class as well. Here I did choose my photos, cut up all the circles, or did we get those circles already done for us? We might have. Christina does so much for us in advance, but I know I had to cut up my pictures, obviously, so I chose my pictures, got them on here, got my words cut out for the title, so I got quite a bit done on this one. Here's another one. There's Chopin chatting at you that I got photos chosen and part of the layout. So you can tell as we get down here, we're earlier in the day. I was keeping up a bit more, doing a little bit more. There we go, some more photos here. Again, these are choices. I haven't decided what the photo is going to be yet. Then I've got some stuff here. So there you go. So you see, I've done quite a bit, but not near enough. Okay, little guy. 1 second, I'll just be back in a minute. There we go. Yeah, I guess he just wants to eat a little bit. Oh my Lord. Let's see if he can come up with me. There we go. Okay, so sorry about that. Chopin wanted a little bit of attention. So there you go, you see? So really, I need to get this because the Palooza #3 is on the 5th of October. So, I mean, that's like in just over a week. So I'm obviously not going to get this done in time, but I would like to try and get the first 3 layouts of Palooza #2 done before Palooza #3 starts. Hold me to that. I need to do that. And then I will also talk to you about some other classes and my view on classes. As you know, I excluded classes, Palooza in particular, and that will continue. And Sarah Scrapp's classes, and that will continue. And then I said any classes that would get me to use up more of my stash. So I just bought Scrapathon #4 from Nicole Jones because a lot of my Freeze Gang are doing it. But that then also made me realize that I have quite a few classes from Chamel, the sketch classes from Jen Scal that I have not used. So I am going to try and use one class every 2 months, and except for Paloozas and Sarah Scrapp's classes are now joining the spending freeze as of now. So 3 layouts from Palooza number 2 before the 5th of October. Hold me to it. Tell me what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.